It's my pleasure to welcome you tonight for a very special occasion, the culmination of a 5-year programme called Voices Through Time, The Story of Care. The digitisation of 22,000 children's stories in the Coram Foundling Hospital archive. At the heart of this programme has been the reclaiming of this history by and for the young people who are in and leaving care today. And we are delighted to unveil the exhibition that they have helped to co-produce with our wonderful creative partners, the Liminal Space, during which time we've had 86 young care experienced people involved in the productions and what it means for a society to care.
The creative projects involved in the Voices Through Time programme have been important in exploring conversations about being in care at the moment. They're telling the story of the history of care through time. What it does is it resonates between the experiences of young people who lived in the Foundling Hospital and the young people today. Whilst time and history kind of takes us apart from each other, there's a lot of similarities in terms of some of the issues that come up today.
The artwork thinks about 3 core themes. One of them is stigma and assumptions made about young people in the care system. One of them is the connections that young people forge on their journeys through care, and that looks at that theme across time. And it also imagines what the future of the care system might look like. That was then really used as the basis for development by the Liminal Space, who've worked with us to deliver this piece of work.
The process of developing the artwork was really iterative. At the Liminal Space, we like to work in collaboration with our clients and with the people that are really central to the piece of the work. We had Coram, who are an amazing charity doing kind of pioneering work in the modern day. We had the archive, which tells these stories throughout history, and we had the voices of the young people. And all of those 3 elements had really key pieces of information as part of this puzzle about talking about care.
I think people should take away a level of curiosity. A level of wanting to hear the stories of the people around you, an ability to have conversations with people that you weren't able to have before, to ask questions in a respectful way, where you can learn a significant amount about others and yourself.
There's a different perspective for everything, and it's really nice just to hear it and to capture it and just to show everyone that we're not all the same, which is kind of a stigma that has been circulated and is still circulating throughout the whole of the care experience.
Foundling number 19960, and these are my own words.
This exhibition is designed to enable us all to stand with these young people today and to reflect on these eternal themes, articulating their views of the past, the present and the future of care.
What it's done really importantly for our young people is it's given them the opportunity to explore their history. And the history that we tell through the transcription and the creative projects is the history of care. And that history belongs to children and young people who are in the care system today and also care experienced people who have left the care system. To put their voices centrally through the creative projects is of fundamental importance, not only to them, but also in terms of doing justice to the history of care experience.
Care brings about a lot of emotional turbulence, and creative practice is one way we have to turn it into something else and to kind of almost move it externally from us.
And to feel that there is something that could spark something in someone else who can make a difference and take that care forward.
It's definitely a positive outlet, and having this space has been a really positive thing for all of us.
I wasn't grateful at the time, but where there are 11s, I understand there are lines. In the past, it was difficult to express, with music to learn, that was the test. I come forever true, thank you mother, I am forever with you.
I want people to feel the personal engagement with the continuing eternal themes of care. What makes us human? What gives us all that we need to thrive? Compassion, continuity, consistency, and how much it matters to us all if those things are missing, and what it takes for the whole of society to care for all our children.